I got a really scary video for you guys today. Red Ball 4. I know all of you just tinkled your trousers just at the thought of that demon. But yeah, we're just gonna go in and just explore the motives of this vile beast of Red Ball 4. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, if you end this video with a little wet spot in your pants, I warned you. Alright? Do not blame me. I warned you. This is it's a dark topic. Not many people can handle it, but for those of you that can, enjoy the video. It's the year 1 AB in the middle of a thunderstorm in a muddy, grubby little forest when a little slimy red ball pokes his head out of his ball hole, and he goes like, "I'm about a red ball up in this place." And then he does. He red ball just everywhere, everything just getting just absolutely just red balled, just everything. But then these square guys, they're like, "Bro, you're red balling all over our factory. How can we make the squares if you're getting your ball juice everywhere? Like, get off my lawn, you know?" So then they try to, they're telling him, "Get off, get away." But then he doesn't listen, and then he proceeds to murder thousands of these square men. But then finally the square guy's like, "Alright, we gotta protect ourselves from this red ball." So then they round up all of the other red balls, because there's more red balls now. It's the path of evolution, And then they turn those red balls into red squares, because to get back at Red Ball Guy. So now Red Ball Guy has to, he's like, "I was red balling all over your property, that's my bad, but now you're turning these guys into squares." That was his motives for his preceding actions of murdering thousands of square men. And really the message for this and the entire game is basically like the Spookly the Square Pumpkin thing, It's okay to be square, okay? Even if you're forced to be square, it's alright. But in this game, it's like, you play as the antagonist. You're playing as the circle, and you're like, "No, get these squares out of here, I want circles." It's really just like a gang war, basically. And this is the point where you start the game. This is where it begins. You start in the grassy field, and even though the actions of the main character are horrifying and vile, disgusting, terrifying, but that music is it is quite a banger, as the kids call it. But back to the real stuff. Okay, one of the, I guess it really is like the only collectible in this game. They're stars. But think about it a little deeper. The stars are the souls of the square men. Red Ball is collecting the souls of these fallen soldiers and absorbing them for his own personal gain. What a world we live in, huh? We certainly do live in a society. These souls, they don't seem like they have much purpose besides giving you like a gold medal after you finish the level. So it's basically just like the ball god. He's just like, "Hey, good job collecting those souls of all those dead people, you know what I'm saying? Here's a gold medal, man. You did a good job." Actually, after digging deeper into this rabbit hole, I found out that there is a ball god before 1 AB. Before the balls even existed, there was the king of monarchy of balls. That was in the hit game Red Ball 2. You play as like the original Red Ball, not as, well, I don't know, maybe in Red Ball 1 you play as a different Red Ball. Maybe it's just a different Red Ball in each Red Ball. What if we're all different red balls? It's a metaphor for individuality. Anyway, me. Red Ball 2, yeah, alright. In Red Ball 2, you play as the ball god. In Red Ball 4, it's confirmed. You heard it here first. Let's jump back forward in time to Red Ball 4 again. Moving on to World 2, this is when it gets real. Okay, everything before, that was baby mode. Nothing is as serious as World 2 of Red Ball 4. This is that stuff that'll give you nightmares. Okay, so super big viewer discretion advised on this, alright? You will wake up in the middle of night with cold sweats and your clothes torn in pieces, okay? That is a fact. Scientists have studied it. It is Harvard has confirmed it. John Harvard. Alright, I warned you. World 2, Red Ball 4. The red ball just goes into this random forest and just starts killing a bunch of people. He could just go around the forest, but he doesn't. He just goes in, kills the people, and then he leaves. Like, what's this guy's problem? But you gotta look at the little details. Look at the bandanas some of these boxes are wearing. Red bandanas. These are the boxes, part of the Red Box clan, who killed Red Ball's family. And to tie it all together, you have this nice revenge kind of hype music in the background while you're killing all of these people responsible for the death of your parents. The history between Red Ball number 4 and the Red Box clan, it's too long. It deserves an entire video on its own. Maybe I'll make that in the future, but it spans infinite amount of time. Now let's take a small break from modern balls. Let's go back to the past balls. Did you know that Red Ball actually used to have a best friend called Blue Ball? He's canonically the only blue character in Red Ball history, and he died from old age. No one really knows why, but they just say old age. It's probably a cover-up if I'm gonna guess. It was probably the Red Box clan killing people close to the Red Ball guy. That's kind of like their whole thing, really. Alright, let's head back to modern day Red Ball. Alright, we're here. Time to talk about World 3, the final world. Except not really, because there's 2 other worlds, except we're not talking about those, because that's going to take too long. There's a 3rd world that's the last main world, because then he saves the day. And then other stuff happens, and the other 2, and then he has to do that. But we're not talking about those. Remember all that crazy stuff I was talking about at the beginning of the World 2 section of the video? And you probably thought to yourself, like, alright, this is the worst it gets, right? Oh, how wrong you are. Oh, how wrong you are. World 3, there is nothing that gets to the point of World 3. No one is ready for World 3. So let's go talk about World 3. Monday, August 21st. The factory was crowded, even with the rain. Hidden in the chaos is the element, waiting to strike like a square. But I'm there too, watching. 2 years of rolling around, it's turned me into a slippery ball. I must choose my targets carefully. We have a signal now for when I'm needed, but when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call, it's a warning to them. fear is a tool. They think I'm hiding with the balls. But I am the balls. And you know, when you think about it, this is definitely one of the more tame worlds. Hey guys, it's me, Mario, voice actor of Chris Pratt here, and just subscribe. I mean, I think we can all agree this was an amazing, life-changing video. Like, we should all subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, then like, I don't know.